I love it!
Hello, Daskalo here. Welcome to the fourth episode of Iceland. In this episode, we're going to explore the northeast part of the island. Let's go! We left the highlands of Iceland early in the morning because we have a big day ahead, over 250 kilometers of driving and many nice places to see. Time to put some petrol and let's go! First stop for the day, with a sunny day in Iceland, is Godafoss waterfall. This magnificent waterfall with two thick parts, one little in the middle and a tiny here on the side. Godafoss waterfall is located in the river Hverfjall in North Iceland, the fourth largest river in the country. It is one of the most spectacular waterfalls, falling from a height of 12 meters over a width of 30 meters. The name Godafoss means either waterfall of the gods or waterfall of the godi, which means priest. So let's go now to the cave of Game of Thrones. That's our next stop. On our way to our next stop, we found a place to wash the car from the muddy roads of the highlands. Grjotagja is a small lava cave located near Lake Mývatn in North Iceland, famous for featuring a beautiful geothermal hot springs in its depths. It was used by locals as hot springs until the 1970s, when Iceland's unpredictable geothermal forces prevented them from doing so. From 1975 to 1984, the Krafla volcanic system erupted 9 times, making the water in the caves boiling and unusable. After 1984, the temperature was slowly cooled, but has been known to rapidly heat again, so for that reason bathing is no longer allowed. The lava cave and hot spring have such an ethereal beauty that they have attracted many Hollywood producers. HBO's Game of Thrones even shot one of the season's most iconic love scenes there, in Season 3, Episode 4, protagonists Jon Snow and Ygritte consummate their relationship here. In the televised version, there is a waterfall added with CGI, but otherwise the hot springs are as they appear in reality. So that's the cave of the Game of Thrones. This is where they shot. Here are the two entrances to the hot springs. Near the hot spring is the Hverfjall Volcano, with an incredibly impressive crater approximately 1 kilometer in diameter. Created about 2,500 years ago, Hverfjall is connected to the very active Krafla volcanic system, which has been the cause of 29 eruptions since settlement. The Krafla system is near the Lake Mývatn area, one of the most popular and diverse sites in Iceland. Namafjall Hverir. Here we have more of the steam and sulfur coming up. A drone up there is not mine. You can see the boiling water and the whole formation of Red Mountain. As per usual, the smell in those places, it's special, unique. Whether you like it or not, it is what it is. But you don't get to see the earth smoking very often like this in such a cool environment. The Namafjall geothermal area is located in northeast Iceland, on the east side of Lake Mývatn. At this area, also known as Hverir, you will see many smoking fumaroles and boiling mud pots, surrounded by sulfur crystals of many different colors. This sulfur gives the area an overwhelming smell of egg. The soil in the area has little vegetation due to the acidity caused by these geothermal processes. Krafla lake. It's a very nice lake by the mountains with blue color. Let's go and explore it. So far the day goes well. Still early, still a lot of things to do. A lot of driving today because we're going from the one side of the island to the other, but it's worth it. Right behind me you see Krafla lake. Those blue, beautiful, beautiful colors. Big lake. Peaceful. Krafla is a caldera part of greater volcanic systems of the same name, located north of Lake Mývatn. It is one of the country's most explosive volcanoes, having gone off approximately 29 times since the country was first settled. The crater of Krafla's caldera is about 10 kilometers wide, although its fissure zone extends for 90 kilometers. The Viti crater is located in this fissure zone, famed for the green lake within it. At its tallest, the peak of Krafla is 818 meters high. In Iceland, if you want a free shower, they have a shower by the road. You see? Here you can find warm water shower. And it smells of sulfur, of course. What else to expect? But you can just have a shower like this. So it's time for a sulfur bath. Super cool. Outside being 8-9 degrees, having a warm shower. I love it! The Krafla geothermal shower is not the usual one you might know from your home. This shower is completely open air. No walls, no windows, no curtains. Eager to have a bath? I certainly did. Look at those beautiful birds flying above us. On this stop we are seeing 3 waterfalls: Selfoss, Dettifoss and Hafragilsfoss. We're only going by drone because we have 2 more important waterfalls to go and see. Within miles of each other, you will find three really beautiful waterfalls in North Iceland. Dettifoss is one of the most powerful waterfalls in Iceland. The rawness, steep cliffs, and volume is extremely impressive. Selfoss is a beautiful waterfall in North Iceland. It is not to be confused with the town of the same name in Iceland's south. It's much wider than it is tall. Its height is 11 meters, while its width is around 100 meters. It is fed by the Jökulsá af Jólum, a glacier river. Though the water flow decreases in winter, Selfoss is very powerful throughout the year. Selfoss waterfall is sadly often overlooked in favor of its neighbor Dettifoss. Just slightly downstream, Dettifoss is the most powerful waterfall in Europe and 4 times as tall as Selfoss. Downstream from Dettifoss is Hafragilsfoss, another beautiful falls. All 3 of these rivers are located in the Jökulsárgljúfur Canyon, an area so beautiful into the Vatnajökull National Park. So I changed my mind and we came to Selfoss. The river behind me is huge, the waterfall even bigger. Selfoss is like a huge line of waterfalls. That's the beautiful waterfall. We just saw powerful, strong. Now we're going to the nice canyon with those like high poles, black, and a river is going through. So this is how lucky and how sunny it's today. An amazing day. Tonight we might see the northern lights. The skies are clear. The Aurora application shows that they're coming. Let's see. Are we gonna be lucky? On our way to Studlagil, we were fortunate enough to see this beautiful scenery and also this colorful rainbow with the birds flying by. So we have arrived to Studlagil, but the unfortunate news are because the lake is full, now there are no blue waters. So we're just gonna see it as it is. Studlagil Canyon has become a popular site to visit, particularly after the hydroelectric plant Hafragilsfoss was built in 2007. The section of the river which is named Studlagil is considered to have one of Iceland's largest collections of basalt columns on land. The canyon is 500 meters long and with 20 to 30 meters basalt columns on both sides of the river. The color of the river differs between seasons, from blue-green during the summer to grey-brown when Hafragilsfoss Dam is on overflow status and also when snow melts into the river. On our way to the other side of the canyon, we met our friend Alec from the States, where we're gonna explore the rest of the day together. So we managed to come to Studlagil. The water, because the dam is open, is muddy and not blue, but still is a lovely location. The sun is out, best condition possible. The formation of columnar jointing happens when still magma cools down. When it cools down, it contracts and separates into columnar joints, often hexagons. The separation begins where the cooling is at the most and continues as the magma cools down. Little by little, the columnar joints form. Had the perfect sunlight to play with our shadows, and we pretended that we are fighting. And the winner is Alec! On our way to our next stop, it was time to put some more petrol. Hengifoss is a waterfall that runs from the river Hengifoss in East Iceland. At 128 meters, it is the third tallest waterfall in the country. The waterfall is surrounded by layers of basaltic strata. In between the basaltic layers are thin layers of red clay. Thus, it looks like this today. And to finish the day, We're seeing this beautiful waterfall with my friend Alec from the States, from Utah. Fantastic experience. Let's go and hike up there now. We made it up. Here is the peak. Hello, Alec. We did it. Hello there. Time to go down. On our way to the camp, we were super lucky to see the northern lights. So to capture the northern lights, we have 1 camera, 2 cameras, 3 cameras, 4 cameras. Let's go! On this journey, I was fortunate to meet Alec, that we share the same passion for exploring and traveling. We got to see those gorgeous waterfalls together, as well as the Aurora borealis. The bright dancing lights of the Aurora are actually collisions between electrically charged particles from the sun that enter the Earth's atmosphere. The lights are seen above the magnetic poles of the northern and southern hemispheres. They are known as Aurora borealis in the north and Aurora australis in the south. And here are a few photos we got. The 4th episode just came to an end. On the next one, we're going from more east to the west part of the island, so stay tuned. Thank you for watching. I will see you on the next one, and until then, stay safe and have fun. Bye!